Start streaming right as you get the camera on. Oh, that was actually really good. That was actually pretty daggone good. Got the timer running and everything. Uh,
Awesome. Awesome.
uh, do I want to do the reset? We need to do the
You're not
reset.
you're not
Okay,
I
so
can't see it.
reset
I
it.
can't see it live in the
Oh
thing,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. Hang on, give me a second.
got you. Got you.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of which, I noticed I'm
I
gonna
forgot
make a
about
little
that. There you
quibble.
go.
There we go. Cool. I'm gonna make a little quibble here because I noticed this and I want to ask you about it. Um, why am I so small? Did you like you made me smaller? Like it's okay, but I was just wondering if there was like, did you have a reason? Because you wanted like
Because if you
we talked.
look at the screen and you see how wide, how tall yours is,
Yeah,
like it's got all this
yeah,
extra
mine's like
space above and below, and then like I
right,
can
right.
I can move it. Oh crap! I gotta hang on. I gotta do this. Is
Like
it
we said, people,
control?
this is
Is
usually
it
a work in
shift?
progress.
Yeah, it's shift. Okay,
I
so
just noticed it because I was watching a couple of our older ones and then noticed how we went through the change, and I think I remember it, but I was just curious. That's
well,
all. So I mean, like,
yeah,
if it
it's
works, it
more.
works. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
no. There we go. I think I gave you more real estate on that one.
I think
Transition.
so.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I gave you more real estate, which is fine. I've been meaning to really take a look at it. Crap.
There's a delicate balance of making sure you don't have the black bars over there, like right here,
Yeah,
as well as up there by the logo. So I understand what you was trying to come from. So but I forgot to show you something last week because remember 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever I mentioned this, like I had to show you something so that we could figure something out that would probably help out because I played with it and learned something. So I need to show it to you too. And maybe it'll help out. I think when I played with it, I realized exactly why it did the way it did. You know what I'm saying? So bear with us, people. We're in this.
oh yeah, 'cause see this has got, I need to
Mm.
go this way with it. No, because where's this black line come from? Oh, does that come from mine?
I think that's coming from, well, yeah, I think it's coming
Yep,
from yours.
yeah. No, I got you. I'm just trying to, my OCD is kicking in and it's driving me nuts. Cause,
I see
oh,
what you said.
dang,
Yeah.
put that back. Because the chat box is over left of the
The logo. Yeah, I know.
logo and it's driving me nuts and I can't seem to get it.
I know how to fix that. That was exactly what I was going to talk to you about. Like I said, like I mentioned for the previous weekend, we forgot to get into it, and I was like, I know how to fix that.
Oh,
Because
hang on.
remember when I was playing with it, and I gave the chat box a background,
Okay, yeah,
which
hang on.
wasn't
I
really
got it. I got it.
background.
I got it.
Yeah, I figured out how to do it. See, it just like
Oh, but it's but it's partially the logo and partially me and partially
but the logo is sitting there. Yeah,
it's weird. Let me
it
put
is
the
weird because I see what you're saying.
let me put the
You see this, people? You see, it's like right up. Wait, where? It's right up here.
yeah, let me put the logo in front of.
It's like over here. You can't see because I'm not.
Okay, so I need to go. Nope, so I need to go in front of. There we go. There we go.
He's getting it, people. He's
There
getting
we
it.
go. It's done.
There it is. Now that looks the shit we're talking
There we
about. There, people.
go. Finally got it. Had to figure out the order of operations.
Right.
So now let's go back to the script, reset the timer, and we're gonna talk about the weather. I don't care what you're talking about. We're talking about the weather. This weather is BS. I'm
Oh
so
man.
done with
So
this weather. Like, is it gonna snow? Is it not gonna snow? Is it gonna rain or is it not gonna rain? Nobody freaking knows. No meteorologist in this area knows how to stinking tell the daggone weather correctly. I thought Florida was
what?
bad, but oh my goodness, Wisconsin and Minnesota, you guys suck. Like you
Yeah,
all
they're
need to be
really bad
fired
about it.
and then just start over. Like just
I ain't gonna
hire
lie,
new
they're really
people
bad about it. But yeah,
because
they're worse. They were just worse. They just
they didn't
worse. Yeah.
they didn't predict the rain or the snow that we had this morning. By the way, already melted and everything is soaking wet. I couldn't do anything today.
But what about the previous couple days?
No, I mean it
It has
was
been weeks since we've been here, so
yeah
I figured.
yeah no, but I'm just saying it did snow Sunday as well. It melted like and yeah it snowed Sunday it melted and then it snowed today last night today, but it had been raining off and on a little bit,
Yeah.
like a couple of
So,
days. So it's like the
so getting
weather
like a
this
little bit
last
of
week
warmth
is
in there.
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and then it warms up to like 50 degrees, and it's like, what in the world is going on? Like, I didn't come up here to be hot in the wintertime. I
Well,
did not.
it's not hot.
It was. I'm not. I'm only in a hoodie right now. Like I'm. Well, obviously I got pants on. Hush. But what I'm saying is, I've got I've got a hoodie on compared to my normal t-shirt. Well, I do have a t-shirt on, but my t-shirt and hoodie. But normally I have t-shirt and or long sleeve t-shirt, sweater, hoodie, and coat. That's what I've been wearing when it was like down to like 5 degrees because I was like stinking cold. And I was like, all right,
Gotcha.
cool. I'm nice and toasty. And
I'm nice and toasty.
then I would have my briefs, my shorts, and then I'd have my pants, and then I have my socks and my boots. Right
And
now I'm
this is
wearing
how it happens.
socks with Crocs. I am wearing my briefs, shorts, and my pants because I like that combo. Because in case I do get hot in my pants, I can just take them off, and I already got shorts on. I don't have to go change. It's great. I love it. You guys should try it. Wear your undergarments, and then wear your gym shorts underneath of your pants.
Socks. Socks with Crocs.
Socks with Crocs. Yeah, you got to do that because I'm doing that right now. But that's why I like this weather is just like it's just jacking me all up. I don't even know what to do.
So
Like,
what you're saying is you got no flights going on.
no, I didn't have anything this week, man. I was so mad, and I
Damn.
wanted to.
Damn.
I really did. I mean,
I
that's
know.
why. That's not why this is in here. We talked about this last week. Ow, fuck. Ow, fuck.
We did. We barely got into that one last week. So,
Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted. I'm
well,
tempted, but it's
my
so wet out there.
my
Like I
weather has
can't do
been
anything.
better, but my weather's been better, but it ain't been great. Like we've been getting we did no snow. We had like a little drizzle of snow like this past weekend, but it's been windy as hell, dude. That's the problem. It's
Yours is
still windy
windy?
as hell. Yeah, I
Oh
don't
yeah, no, I'm not
understand.
windy.
I
I
got
put
this.
this more in a
I got these great versions of what the fuck? Where the hell did that come from?
what?
Where in the hell did that come from? My finger is like black
Your butt?
and smells. And where did it go? Oh, I touched the candle. Touched the candle. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Oh, it's been windy. It's been, it's just been Abby's here. It's been like it's been dark, and
Yindy?
I've got some flights indoors still because I'm working the warehouse. So I got some like newer, nicer, crisper versions of birds. But again, how good is it going to be when you're inside? Like, I don't want to be another one of those guys that just flies inside. I mean, that's not weather, like, I mean, yeah, sure, it's great in there. We got a steady breeze because our giant fans blow at the slowest setting and nothing but I built a Banshee in there. I built a Diamant in there. I built another couple of 332s in there. And of course, they fly great because they're inside. They all fly great. Be nice to go outside with them, but whatever, whatever. I was going to mention, and if you want to, we could talk about it. It's semi-tech, but not really. I wanted to touch on it, like if you're interested, I can I can help us figure out a way to eliminate winglets or eliminate anhedrons.
Uh, what?
Yes, yes. Like, well, I mean, okay, it's always been there, and I'm
Is
not
that a
teling
spider?
anybody anything new,
Yeah,
but
that's a
I will
spider, and I
say,
ain't talking about the plane.
Yeah, you
Spider.
need to have somehow like have a differential in this thing. So it's like it goes, we talking spider, the egg-legged variety, or spider, the aircraft?
Spider. The
We need
spider.
more. You know what we do need? We need more graphics. That's what we need. We need some graphics.
What do
I
you
mean,
mean?
we got this timer figured out. We got the icon figured out. We got the topic up there that's going to be under the timer to figure out, so we know what we're talking about. We just need the occasional graphics, like bam, and like something change, and like when you say spiders, like that is a spider, and you put up, the arachnid, so that people know you're not talking about, something like. I just mean, for example, like any other
Yeah.
time, it's like
No, I get you.
it's like having those audio clips. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. We'd have some other things up in there, like just the graphics or whatever it is we're doing, like bam, tangent. Because I want to be able to put that up there, like somewhere, like we got the scrolling text down there. I want to put a little thing above here, like we just started a tangent. Try to follow along, people. That'd be cool. But anyway, it's coming along. It's coming along, and like again, this weather is not cooperating.
Nope.
Like basically, like I mean, wet. Yeah, okay, that really is bad. You might as well go fly into a freaking tub or a pile of water. Sure, but like I mean, I'd almost rather have the wet than the wind because I can't do nothing. I hate the wind being out there more than anything. Even if it's starting to drizzle, I will seriously occasionally. Well, only because of the amount of planes I've got. If it's drizzling, I'll probably take a plane or two out there and throw them. I ain't no joke. I've done it because it's like, why? What do I care? I don't care. I mean, I got a bunch of planes. If it dies, it dies. But I'll bring it in here, try to dehydrate it, dehumidify it, get it back. I wouldn't recommend this to all y'all. If y'all only built like two and they fly real good, no, I'm not saying do that. I'm just saying it's a possibility. For me, it's a definite possibility, especially because I'm trying to weed out my birds. We just saw the death of another box the other day. I'm counting them down. Eventually, I'm going to be on this big line. So it's coming. It's coming. And where are you people at? Hey, well, on that note, since weather's been keeping you holding you back, have you done any like uh 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 facing work at all? Like, figured anything out for me? So I can like figure out, or we can figure out what you got where, so we know some squadrons. I
No.
put I gave you, okay, I want to tell you this. I mean, I kind of went over your head a little bit, but I figured I could. I gave you placeholders. Um, just so I can like lot in my squadrons, because like if you remember what I was telling you last week, yours and now of course Robert. Well, Robert's is the latest, so it won't affect anything until he starts to put his in. But it affected mine here because your previous one, which you didn't have anything for, I don't know what it was going to be. So I gave you a squadron, one single squadron, as a placeholder, so I could start putting numbers in as squadrons here.
I,
They
I mean, how are you doing it now? Like, I mean, that's why
Well,
maybe
all
I'm
like I
confused.
said, all I did was okay. Wait, what? And now I realized I just blew that up. You can't have the squadrons there before I have the squadrons here when you didn't beat me here. Ah, I put it in the wrong spot. Fudge sickles. Ah, it's not at L's. Okay, so what I did was we know you had the 616s, and I just went ahead and called it a group for now because I mean, obviously, you put a single squadron, no matter what that squadron is. If it's a bomber, it's going to be a bomb group, right? Okay, I called it a group because you just don't know what you got there. I understand that. That's fine. So it's just a temporary thing until you figure out where your shit is. So I just gave you a single squadron. Right now, for example, I gave you, this is going to be different, the 259th Bomb Squadron with Thunderbolt Plus at the 616th, which is where you're at now, because I needed to know what my squadron numbers were going to be. But like I said, that actually is neither here nor there because you needed one from where you were at, which was Hamlet. And I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say was okay, I gave you the 256 Bomb Squadron with Thunderbolt Plus at the 871st. So I can have the two squadrons that I have here that you could have next tees. So what I realized I did though is I messed that up because I put your squadron that where you're at now is before mine, and that would be inaccurate because you just got there.
Yeah.
But anyway, what I'm saying is all I did was I gave you that one squadron, simply just the one. It's just a placeholder. You can put more, you can put less. I just wanted a number so I knew what numbers I'd be working with. That's it. That's the only reason I did it. I mean, it's ready for you to change whenever you're ready to figure out what you got. Okay. Um, I just literally put it in there for you so that, like I said, I basically could know why the hell is there two of them? Oh, there is. Okay. So I knew what I could put here because mine's locked in. And that's why, like I said, they just got the name group because I put in one squadron. So it's like, man, it's a group. Once you figure out what you're gonna base there, then you can change it up. And I did realize after looking at the sheet how many different like you said you wanted it like when you get organized, you're gonna put it in such a way that you have like no you're gonna have less groups and wings because you're gonna get like all the bombers together, the fighters together, blah blah blah. I realize you do have enough to do that shit and even close some, so it will be ready for you pretty good when you get ready to do that. God, you're the king of
Yeah,
that shit. Of course, you have a ton of groups. You have like no wings because you got like so many places in Florida. There's a group because there's like one or two squadrons only. So we're talking basic, people. We're talking basic. We're talking basic. We're trying to get this. I said I realized like the sheet was actually woefully inadequate because of some bases and planes that weren't in place, and because of what me and NASA's had talked about last week. I kind of realized even without his tourney, like he could start his tourney, you can start your tourney, Mark, but I know based on even what you've showed me and what you've told me, like, and by showed me, I mean like the Raptor videos. And then you told me about how the rare a couple times Ninja has flown and the rare one time Ekron has flown, for example. Like you
yep,
don't know what Dagger's going to do, but you do kind of got a good idea what Ninja, Raptor, and Ekron can
yeah,
do.
yeah. And Dagger is similar.
Right, right. But that's why
Dagger
you
is
said you need
similar,
attorney.
but I do. Yes, I definitely need it. I need it bad, and I need it,
Right.
and I need it bad.
So all I did was in your case on the sheets, I just took all your places and kind of like filtered in what could be. I mean, like literally, it's what it could be. Like a couple strike squadrons now have ninja. Um, and Raptor's also in place in a couple strike squadrons because you remember what we talked about last week. And I asked you, like, Raptor was kind of short, right? And it was kind of short, like Vortex was, right? So I just like, okay, if it's doing that job, then
Yep.
Raptor can be slotted into that. So all I did was fill in the squadrons there. Again, it's yours to play with. I mean, I'm just kind of helping you along a little bit. That's all.
Yeah. So what happened was,
And you do have, because of the way, I don't know if you caught um how I had changed or if I had a chance. It might be my bad. I don't know if I actually discussed it because you say you didn't watch any of the old shows, and I believe I actually talked about this on the show when there was a Florida lockdown going on from COVID, but from back in the day. But in the reserves, I created new what we call the battalion. Well, I call them battalions and brigades, right? We're using that in the reserves now. So the battalions that are in there, there's what we call a new one for the E is the evaluation regiment or brigade, and evaluation battalions that are underneath them, which are the squadrons, of course. So the evaluation ones are the ones that you're testing. They're not in active duty yet, but you're testing them out. So in order to have them a place, we gave them new reserve units that we call the battalions and the regiments. And right now, your Dagger and React, for example, are part of that, as well as Hagataga. I think is that it? No. Hagataka and Ekron. Okay, so they're not in squadrons yet, but they're in the reserves, getting ready to go into squadrons because you're evaluating. You know what I mean? So I'm lining that up.
yeah. So squad up.
Right, squad the fuck up, people. That's what we're all about. And I'm gonna go ahead so you can see what I'm talking about here. I'm gonna share this brand new installations document that I updated with the group. I'll put it on there. If you want to put it up so people can see it, you can. Let me put it into the documents here. That way we all has it. And you could see, like I said, what I did. That way you're not like, what the fuck did you do to me? You know what I mean? So I don't want it to be a surprise prize. I just want it to be a prize. I promise it makes sense though. It's not like I did anything like so far fetched. Like, why the hell did you do that? No, no, no. I didn't go like that. So I just wanted a basic guideline. And why is it every time I go in here, even if I put the same sheet, help me out here, people. When you put the same sheet into Google Drive, exact same sheet, why doesn't it just say, oh, you updated the sheet? Okay. Instead of like made copies. I'm not trying to make a copy, motherfucker. I'm making it's an updated sheet. That's it. That's it. Just not new. It's new to you. That's it. What the hell? Oh wait, never mind. They changed it. Apparently, Google Docs, which is now Google Drive, of course, changed it. So it asks you when you put it in there, like, do you want to replace or do you want to copy? Well, that's handy. Why couldn't they have done that at the beginning of time? So anyway, yeah, there it is. The installation sheet uploaded by me, brand new, is the new and improved installation sheet until Robert gets with us and lets us know what his stuff is.
Yep. And don't
Yep.
forget, it's almost that time of year. Put your chains, put your tires on your chains, put your chain tires, put your tire chains. That's what I'm trying to say. Tire chains on your Crocs and put them in 4x4 mode.
So mostly he's looking at you, Flavor Flav. If you're gonna put tires on your chains, you really need to do it now. Uh, you're gonna you're gonna go up a size or two after your alarm clock. Man, that's the coolest.
Yeah,
Only I could look that good
yeah,
hanging in a alarm clock with my neck.
yeah. So
I swear to God.
we got to squad it up.
Yes. So yeah. So yeah, yeah. I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out. I told you. I told you. Robert, you want to diss it? I'm gonna diss it. I'm gonna clear it. You didn't see my first 10-minute rant. Oh, that was like my first 10 minutes before we switched over to the main show here, which mine was the main show, but this became the main show because I told you. I told you I'm doing it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. Anyway, so and all I want to say is Cam Newton.
Oh, I
uh,
know. Oh, we gonna get off on that? Oh, okay. We there. Man, why the hell? Why the hell? Why the hell did they bring back that fool for one game to 2 games to put him on the bench? You should have just left him at home. He would have been better.
I ain't gonna argue that fact because
Just leave
it's
him at home.
oh, it's true.
And who is PJ whatever his name is?
Roy P. Dunwitty.
PJ, what was it? PJ Watson?
Yeah.
Didn't even know he's been in the league since 2017, and he's like possibly
You know,
starting not this week, but next week.
you know who else didn't know he was in the league? PJ Watson.
Is that his name? I don't even know his name.
It's something like that. Nobody knows his name. Not even he knows his name. He's like, how did I get this
What's his
job?
name? What's his name?
What did they find him working in a bowling alley, or like washing elephants, like that dude? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's fun. Like when you got people
Yeah,
that are supposed
no,
to be doing the
Walker.
work.
It was Walker. That's what it is. PJ
Yeah,
Walker, Philip Walker.
something like that.
Yeah, that's. I'm looking at it. It's right there. I didn't even know this dude was in the league. Who is this guy? Philip Walker. Philip PJ Walker Jr.
Maybe what you know what should happen?
He was
Maybe
undrafted.
Carolina and Seattle should make a trade and trade Cam for Russell.
Dude, if
'Cause
Carolina traded for Russell, I would be happy.
you'd be happy, but you'd be in the same damn boat you are now. Nothing would really change.
Well, the
Because
fact that, yeah, isn't he hurt or something?
No, Russell's fine. Just Seattle hurts.
Well, that too.
Seattle's hurt.
That
That's the
too.
problem.
Yeah, but no, team QBs usually find something when they get traded to a team that's like that. They
Yeah,
usually
that's true.
sometimes
They
it
do.
sparks something. Maybe it's not the whole season, but
Oh,
maybe
oh, look at you.
it sparks something in like 1 or 2 games, and maybe it does last. But at least
I like you talking like that, even though you know damn well that your boy is not a stinking it up.
oh
And
yeah, well
apparently they
that's
brought
why
him
he
back to
did
ride the
good.
bench.
He did good the game he came back because why? Nobody expected it. It was he was playing like he did when he first got in the league. Okay, cool. I'm not saying he's great. He's been good, but I mean, I don't
You should
like him. I just don't.
you
He's
should
not
put like the
consistent.
tangent up there.
I should, but I'm not. We're gonna squad this up.
Okay. Hey,
Uh,
is he's part of the squad and he's not squadding up, so
he's
you
not
got a point.
squatting up. He's not padding up. He's gonna sit down on the bench. That's where he's gonna sit.
That's what they brought him back for. They needed a bench rider.
They needed yeah, keep that bench warm. But it was funny because I read an article that said Walker was going to teach Cam Newton the playbook. I'm like, you going to have this guy who ain't been in the league that long, who's barely been with the Panthers, and he's going to teach Cam Newton the playbook?
Does he know he has a
It's,
job?
he didn't even know he plays for the team. He's still on the practice squad.
You're like, dude,
I mean,
teach
come
me.
on now. Like, I mean, I'm not hating on Walker. I just didn't know he was there. He may come out and
He's
not
probably
this
going to be
week.
good.
Yeah, he
He's
may
probably
come
going to
out
be good.
this next week after their bye week because they have a bye week this week, which I was upset because I wanted to see this happen sooner than later. But he may
He's
come
probably
off
going
the
to be good.
bye and be the starting quarterback. I mean, I don't see why you would bench Cam, but I mean they did because he's garbage.
He's hot garbage, man.
I mean, he keeps throwing interceptions like he's on the other team.
He's like
Um,
channeling. He's like channeling Jameis Winston or something like
I
that.
mean,
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
what's
what
going
he's
on
doing,
over there.
but and that's the thing. Like everybody thinks that he's this great quarterback, and I'm like, he's not.
Well, he once was, but
No,
now
no. His best year when they went to the Super Bowl was still not a great year. He just got lucky.
I'm not going to deny that. I am not going to
I'm,
deny that.
it's my team, and I'm hating. That's the thing. It's like, and I'm not really hating. I'm just being realistic. Like, if Tom
Well,
Brady
you
was, if Tom, see, listen to this. If Tom Brady was the quarterback for the Panthers, I would still be hating on Tom Brady. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just
I
saying
just hate Tom
I
Brady.
just hate Tom Brady that much.
He does hate Tom Brady. People, there's no denying it.
I hate Brady. I do. Now, I'm not saying we wouldn't go to the Super Bowl because we probably would, like he always does, because the league caters to Tom Brady.
The
I
league
mean,
just helps him right the fuck along, and he's like a special ed student.
I don't
I
know
swear
what
to
it
God.
is. I don't know what it is. Now, don't get me wrong. He has done a lot of things kind of like similar like Bryson DeChambeau did in golf, where he's taken like a science approach to this game and his routine and his health that he's
He
able to
ain't
last
take,
this long. But
he
he's
ain't taking a
also
scientific approach. He's
yeah,
just
yeah.
playing.
No, the way he eats and the way like not only does he have the money to be able to do that, but like he's very particular like on what he puts in his body and his routine. Because
So
I
you
did
don't think anybody else is? Do you
no,
think anybody else
not
is?
as much as he is,
I don't know about that.
not
I
as
don't know
much as
about
he
that.
is, because I guarantee you he won't go out and like even The Rock, like even though The Rock is like ridiculously fit, The Rock still splurges more than Tom Brady does.
I don't know what. Yeah, but what do you call a splurge when you're at the level of the Rock? I mean, when you're already eating 12,000 calories a day, what's a splurge?
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you know how he has his cheat day or his cheat meal or whatever it is with those pancakes and
Yeah.
stuff, and everybody's seen it. He's got like 15 freaking pancakes. Tom Brady's not doing that Granted, he's not putting the calories in his body that The Rock is putting in, but he's also,
Do you
you know
like
what I'm saying? He's
pancakes?
not at that same fitness level, but he's also like, even if Tom Brady were to have a splurge snack or meal or whatever, he doesn't. Like I haven't found it yet.
Do you?
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm saying whatever it is, it's not enough to make, you know, that huge of a difference in his diet to where he's got to
Yeah.
burn extra calories or burn extra fat or, you know, do extra workout. Like The Rock's workout is just so strenuous that he's going to burn it off anyways. Like it doesn't matter. Like he burns that shit off before, most of us wake up in the morning. So,
I'm just picturing like I like fitness, fitting more of these pancakes in my mouth. Okay, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't
like,
know. I'm just sure there's like everybody's got this regime of stuff. So you know what I mean? Like everybody got to have some
yeah, like,
dietary. Like I mean, like you seen what the big boys eat because they got to eat. We're talking buffet busters here.
yeah, but
You
that's
know,
different.
so
They're different.
well, that's what I mean. Everybody's got their own for whatever it is position they got, and I'm sure. Like, yeah, as a
Alchemists,
quarterback, I bet, but like running backs got to do the same thing. Wide receivers got to do the same thing. So I'd be eating a
he's had
relative amount, knowing that what you got to have for energy, like
salad,
4,500
roasted
calories,
vegetables, and
but
plain chicken.
stay
Between his
stay,
meals, he'll
you
snack
know.
on hummus, guacamole, and mixed nuts. See, like, I don't see like anything in his diet that's like overly like splurging. You know what I'm saying? Like his breakfast is a smoothie. Like he has a breakfast smoothie, so I'm sure it's more like a protein, some sort of thing. And then he has an avocado and eggs. And then for lunch, he has salad with nuts and fish. And then he has roasted vegetables and chicken. It says plain chicken for dinner. And then it says in between his meals, he'll have hummus, guacamole, or mixed nuts. Like that's, I'm not saying that's all he eats, but that's like his main
Who are we
input.
talking about? The rock or the
I'm
squirrel?
I'm talking about freaking. I hate Brady.
Oh, because I was gonna say mixed nuts and greens and like
Yeah, that's
so
what I'm
the
saying.
rabbit,
That's the
the
difference.
rabbit.
That's the difference. Like in his approach. Like no other quarterback is doing this.
I doubt it. I'm pretty sure other quarterbacks do this.
I
I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson does this, but
maybe
other people
let me look at.
you got to have it because you got to stay. Maybe Ben Roethlisberger doesn't, but he's bigger than most of his linemen. But I'm still bet he's on like I mean you got to have the right
So like
diet for your body. So shit, I'm sure others like there's no way in hell you're the only one. There's no way.
I mean,
Some of the rookies
but
might
he
not
doesn't.
because they don't get it yet, but
Uh,
check this out. What the hell is that?
Healthier. Blah blah blah. I'm looking at Rogers right now because he's another one that would probably be up there with in that same category of going nuts, like with his meal plan.
So I'm looking, yeah. I'm
And
looking.
I still see like more meat in his meal plan than
Well, yeah, but Tom Brady's also 50 years older than the rest of these cats.
no,
So he
not
probably
he's
also
not
he
that
probably
much older
also
than
can't
Aaron Rodgers.
he can't afford to be eating like that's why he like forages in the forest with the rest of the squirrely squirrels because you can't just be eating like going to like the steakhouse and just getting me I need a massive salad, a tiny potato, and about a medium piece of steak. You can't be doing shit like that. So he's
Yeah,
like 50
well,
years old. He needs to be eating off the senior citizens menu now.
you shut the hell up. I
You
mean,
know
that's
what they
true.
have? You know what they have? And they have a boiled fish and boiled vegetables and like
Yeah, they got boiled everything.
a, a light cookie, sugar-free cookie for dessert. He's
I don't see, man. I'm trying to find Aaron Rodgers stuff, and it's hard to.
up in Wisconsin. There's no way in hell you know what he does?
Is
He
he
just
vegan now? That would be crazy.
no, he probably just eats
Oh,
brats and beer.
oh, he eats vegan burgers. That's okay.
Oh, Yeah,
Um,
yeah, you know, yeah.
so in 2016, see, and that's not even like, I mean, that's recent still. Rogers
Well, yeah,
cut
yeah.
to a mostly vegan diet, and that was 2016. But Brady's been doing this since like day one.
Oh, give me a break. No, he's not.
Yeah, he was.
He was not.
I'm telling you, he's been stupid from day one.
Well, he has been stupid from day one. That there's no denying that. But
I was,
however,
he's been eating some crazy concoction of this diet for a long time.
oh, man,
It's been way longer than a lot of the other quarterbacks. If That's all I'm saying. It's just like I don't like him. You know I don't like him. I can't stand him. He's beat my team. He beats every other team. He goes to Tampa Bay. He wins a freaking Super Bowl. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like that was the most rigged crap ever because they were predicting that at the beginning of the year. And it's like, how? Like the team wasn't even that great. They had a couple of good receivers and that was about it. They didn't even have a decent
because
O-line.
because the NFL helps him.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's all rigged. That's why I
It's
hate the damn
rigged.
NFL.
There's like no way
It's
one
sports.
fucking guy can do all that. It's not like he's on both sides of the ball every play. Oh, Tom Brady made that tackle. Tom Brady intercepted the ball for Tom Brady because Tom
No,
Brady
but
threw the
Josh
ball,
Allen
hold the
did.
ball, pick up the ball, and throw it up. I mean,
Josh Allen
dude,
did. Josh Allen
everybody's
intercepted
so
Josh
willing to
Allen.
everybody is so willing to ride that dude's jack because they think he's like a one man team. Like, why isn't it just called the Tampa Bay Tom Brady's? I mean, if you really think he's the one
It
man wrecking crew,
was
then why don't you just let him sit on the field by himself and beat the other team? Because that's what y'all
because
think. That's what y'all saying he's doing.
that's what they say that's what's doing. That's what's happening. You know why? Because
I really wish,
those
actually,
zebras are
I
doing it.
would pay. I would literally pay to watch that game if
Turning
they
this
just
into a
had
sports show,
him.
damn it.
We're gonna sit here on the field, let him play against 11 other guys. I would pay to watch that. I would literally go see that one game. It's like as long as y'all level that motherfucker into the field, fine. But I mean, you can't say like everybody's like, oh, Tom Brady got touched, 15-yard penalty. I mean, that's bullshit, man. Bullshit.
It happens.
And I'm not, dude, don't get me wrong. I ain't saying it ain't happening with every other quarterback because the NFL is quarterback fucking happy. Don't touch a quarterback. You might as well have a flag on him because you touch him, you get a flag. I mean,
Well,
seriously,
and
why is
that's
there
the
even
thing. Like,
sacks?
and it
Why do you
varies
get
between
quarterback sacks?
quarterbacks. It varies between quarterbacks. And I do remember one year, I was watching the Panthers. Cam was
Oh, I'm sorry.
doing an interview after the fact, and they said that he hadn't been in long enough to rate that call. That's what the refs told him, and that's what he said in the interview. Now, do I believe 100% of that? No, but do I believe that it's possible that that's the case? Oh yeah, I do because at the time he was only like second, third year in, maybe. He might have even been it might have been his rookie year. I don't know. I don't remember when that happened. But that was
Probably something like that. Yeah.
it was a blatant. It was pretty obvious that it was roughing the passer, and they didn't give it to him. But now they will because he's been in longer. But I don't think it's. I don't. Not that I'm saying that you have to let the rookies like earn different calls because that's just dumb. Like the rookies aren't even as good. Some of them are, but most of them are not going to have that level of skill to be able to avoid some of those things. So when it does happen to the senior quarterbacks, I mean there was no way
The
for them to.
seniors.
Yeah, there was no way for them to avoid it because they've learned through
Oh, the seniors,
experience. You know,
the seniors are gonna hobble out to the screen. Oh, hey, Sonny, go get me my ball. I'm going to throw it down the field.
well, and that's the thing. You don't see Tom Brady getting hit that often because and I don't believe me, I don't like it because I want him to get smashed in the face. But
I don't want him to get smashed in the face. I want to get smashed in the leg, the arm, the
the
chest,
arm,
all those places that will get him taken out. That would be great.
the toe,
I don't mean to be
the
wishing
toe and the
hateful shit
finger.
on people. I was gonna say I don't mean to be wishing hateful shit on people, but yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
just,
I am
just,
that
just,
guy.
just Brady.
Why doesn't cancel culture cancel Tom Brady? I don't get it. It just, I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
Anyway, okay,
so
come on now. We
so
gotta
far
get
off,
back on this. We turn this into
so
we
far
turn
off
this into
tangent.
we are like Stephen A over here and shit. We gotta oh, I'm sorry. Some of you people don't even know what the hell we're talking about. Forgive us. We just got into it because I mentioned Cam Brady. Oh man, it's like two letters off. It could happen. Tom Newton. Oh yeah, yeah. So anywho, people. So squad up,
Squad up.
squad up. Trying to rein that back in. Ultimately, again, what I was trying to say is, yeah, you're ready whenever you're ready. Okay, that's all I did. You want to check out the what I did in the installation sheet. Whenever you want, just so you got an idea of what I did and you could be ready. I mean, you could go ahead and tell me to fuck off once you see it, or you can say that's cool. I'll line it up when I do my shit. So we could do whatever. Oh, we're gonna build something. You got to show. Oh, you got a sheet. You got a sheet. All right, all right. Abby said hi. He wants to build something. Well, he always wants to build something. We always like to build something. We like to fly them too, but we don't have weather like you people have. So
Yeah.
let's lay down some turf and some drainage so we can get some fucking flying. I got an idea. Chop down about like 18 more trees and then dome it up, and then maybe we can fly. How about that?
Yeah, I've thought about it. I really have. Building like a great like indoor like oh that would be great. Like big indoor arena to just fly. Like a
Yeah.
like doesn't even have to be that big, but I mean I guess like maybe like 100 yards, you know.
I don't know. It sure depends. Like we always talk about, it depends on what you're gonna fly. I
Oh yeah,
mean,
no, I
like,
wanted to be able to fit everything. So like
yeah.
like all the attack, support, interceptor, defense, everything that we need. Like it can, I want to be able to fly it. Like indoors, in the dome. Like let's go.
You said 100 yards is that's pretty good. I
I
mean,
mean, it is because I mean you're on a football. You talk about a football field. Football field's 120, but
right,
and then
right.
you got the little extra. But what I'm, you know, when you don't have the stands and all that stuff, 100 yards is plenty.
Well, yeah, and not only that, but again, thinking about it, like, I mean, even if you witnessed the video where John Collins is playing, set the record for distance, even his didn't need, I don't think he needed 50 yards to set a distance record. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
So,
his looped. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So it's like, hell, 50 might be a basketball arena without the seats would be adequate because even
yeah,
that's about the size of a football field contained. You know what I mean? Like a football field only with the seats. So that would work. You know
yeah.
what I
That's what
mean?
I'm saying. Like,
Just
I mean, I've got plenty of room to do it. Don't get me wrong.
right. An
I just
indoor
gotta.
tennis court would probably work.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I mean,
I could.
everybody always gets an idea of like an arena and a sports arena. Where you have like a wrestling ring, basketball court, hockey rink, what have you, tennis court, what have you. But they always give you the dimensions of the court itself. They don't say like, okay, inside the building, with the seats. Say you take the seats out, and this is what interests us because it's
Yeah,
like, well, I mean, we could throw it on the tennis court, but it's gonna end up in H23 over there. I don't need to know that shit.
yeah.
I want flat ground.
I just want flat. So, yeah. I mean, I've definitely thought about it. I mean, I just,
I
man,
think it would take much.
it's gonna take a lot of money.
Well, I mean, dude, if all you're building is like a building,
I mean,
and
I
I mean,
could
like a
put
basic
log cabin
building,
style and
yeah.
just,
Well, I bet, like, dude, it doesn't need to be like a warehouse where, like, you get some prefab concrete panels and put them in place. You just put up a freaking cheap ass, like, barely there pole barn and shit. Then, like, okay, I'm gonna get some tin, line up some 2x4s, get some, like, tin siding. I mean, it needs to be really basic.
well, that,
I
yeah,
mean,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I would prefer it to be more controlled environment inside the pole barn, though,
yeah.
because that's, like, I don't want dirt. Like, if I'm gonna do it, I don't want to have the dirt because I don't want to have, I just don't want to deal with it.
Oh, right. No, totally. Totally.
So I would have the concrete slab, and then if I'm gonna do that, then I definitely want heat inside there because oh man, I need some heat. I need some
Or air
heat.
conditioning for that matter.
Um, well, if I have the doors on it, like those big big barn doors or whatever, like the big garage doors,
Yeah.
that they fit like RVs and crap in. Like, if I did, one big one of those across the thing, then I don't necessarily need AC. I could open them up, let the breeze in, and in the summertime, it shouldn't be too bad.
Right. Right.
I mean,
And
granted, it might be hot, but my concern is being able to fly in the winter. That's really what I need. I need to be able to fly in the winter.
in the winter. Yeah. Well, I need to be able to fly when it's windy. I don't give a shit what time of the year it is, just when it's windy.
Yeah, and that's the other one. Yeah, like I could actually get it flying. I mean, I am gonna build a big workshop, but that's gonna be more for like the trucks, the truck and the cars and the boat when we get a boat, that type of stuff.
So,
So
so what are we going to build here, boy? What are we going
yeah,
to build?
um,
Something new, something old,
could do
something.
this, could do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me get this off here. I got this off screen so you can't see what I'm doing.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm gonna.
What are we going to do? What are we going to
Yeah,
do?
I can't even measure it off screen though. That's the problem.
We kind of rambled into this one. So the building is thing is like, okay, but we're going to build people. We're going to build. We got something going. Well,
I got
just kind
something
of
coming. I got something coming. It's
okay.
I'm just trying to get it untaped.
See, this is something like this. This is exactly what I was just mentioning too for the show is like if we have a we got the timer now, so we've got like and we got audio snippets. We haven't used them since we went to the new format, but we can still do it. It's not hard. I've used clips. He's used clips. Um, what the graphics I was talking about is we could have graphics. So in case we do something like what we're talking about here, we go to a build and it has to be like maybe if it's more of a if this turns out to be our official how to build on whatever particular plane that we use, we put up the graphic and say, here it is. We might even have a little jingle to go like, this is how to build. You know what I mean? In the middle of the show. So just saying, that's like something I was considering. Because like these times that we had in the recent past where we've had our guests ask for something and we snuck in,
Okay,
we would snuck in a build. And like I would like to have said, like, well, this was actually a build show if you pay attention. So um
so
yeah.
what we need is a 7 by 7 square.
7 by 7 square. Okay.
7 by 7 square sheet of paper.
Okay.
So
Doesn't matter what kind of sheet of paper it is.
um, no, I mean it doesn't really, but
All I'm asking is because I've got this is a glossy sheet, so
I mean that'll still work. It's probably gonna be a little thick, but
well, I'm just saying whatever you're gonna have us build, does this thing can't be thick, or do you want to try it thick and that's okay?
you
Because
can
I'm
you
gonna
can
do it.
try it. You can try it thick.
Okay, cool. Because I think I might just because we haven't done it or it hasn't been done. Let's see. So 7 by 7.
7 by 7. Now I'm starting off with a bigger square, and then I'm gonna cut it down. So
Okay. Did you
I mean you could you could.
was the square that you got like already square, or did you make this square?
I made this square.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to make that a stupid question, but I wanted the audience to know what's going down.
No, I made the square.
Okay. Because I was about to ask for us and other purposes, like, people, where the hell did you get a square sheet of paper? Because I'm going to get it right now. I'm going to ask for Christmas. I need 100 sheets. How was everybody's Thanksgiving anyway? Did everybody have a good, nice Thanksgiving? For those of us in the places where we celebrate Thanksgiving, because I don't know if where you're at, you probably celebrate a Thanksgiving. Or are you thankful for something? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. 7 by 7 square. Oh, look, I just cut off the piece I need. First day on the job, people. First day on the job. This is why you need a cutting mat, people. Y'all might have noticed how a lot of our shows and a lot of like everybody on every channel that you've seen in our shows has a cutting mat. Well, this is why. So you can understand what you're doing, like measuring easy and stuff like that. You should have a cutting mat. You just should. That's all. I'm getting them at the local hobby store or at like crafting store or sometimes hardware store, just wherever you can get one. Get yourself.
Yep. I think I got mine from like Hobby Lobby or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so we got a 7x7 square,
Yep. Hang on. I'm almost there.
and somehow I managed to leave the part I should have cut off. God, I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Because
That's
there's one part of mine that's got a little ragged edge, and I'm like, I am showing something, people. I'm showing something. You better get ready. He said a 7x7 square. Make it. Um, and actually, for fun, maybe if you're good, maybe later, we'll show you what to do with the cutoff of your sheet.
yeah.
we'll,
Save those
we'll make
cutoffs.
we'll make something out of the 8.5x4. Won't that be a hoot?
Save the cutoffs.
Save the cutoffs. You never
Save
know.
save
I mean,
even these
well, I
things
mean
that are getting
that
these little
that thin
strips.
strip. Well, how big was your sheet before you started? Let me ask you that.
8.5 by 11.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, see, then yeah. So, I mean, I got to admit, I already tossed out my thin strip because I was like, chances are I'm not going to use.
But I
But but
use
but
that
but
for the Delta Diamond
but but.
conversion.
Oh yeah, the kit conversion. Oh, wait. I mean, I know I kind of brought it up, all right, but I'm gonna kind of be unofficial about this and get some input from you and others. Um, think that's what we should call it? Is just like a kit conversion, or should we like figure out some kind of name for it?
Well, that's totally up to you. I have no idea.
Okay,
Two,
because
three, four,
I
five,
mean,
six,
calling it a
seven.
kit seems good, legit, but I mean, could be something else. I don't
One,
know.
two,
I haven't decided yet. So.
one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. We're there. We are
We
there.
are there,
Okay.
people. All right,
All right.
all
So
right.
because you have a square, doesn't matter. Fold it in half.
Now wait. Officially, people, just so you know, we're not being stupid, but like it's 7x7. It does not matter. Don't go asking. It's a portrait or landscape.
It's a square. It
It's a
does not matter.
freaking square. It does not matter. Oh my god.
Next fold does, but I mean, after you fold it in half, you shouldn't have that question. So, because then you're gonna pick an end, and
And
I
hold it.
usually take the
Just
straight
got
end
all
that I
bunch of shit
didn't
on
cut
screen.
on, and I leave that as the back, and then
Forgive me, people. I just made a big mess. Sorry.
I fold my triangle.
Hold on. I gotta catch up with you. Hold up. I gotta
You're
catch up
good.
with you.
It's simple.
I made a
It's
big
simple.
mess. All
It's
right.
simple. You're
So
good. Fold it in half, and then triangle fold.
fold it on half and triangle fold. Okay.
Yep, that's where we're at. Fold in half, 7x7 paper. Fold in half, triangle fold. Oh, that come on. Stop jacking with me.
And I'd just like to reiterate, he's using a standard sheet. I'm
Yeah,
using a glossy sheet, so whatever I do is going to come out a little bit different than what he's got and what you've got, unless you all are using the glossy sheet too. This is not like Dodge paper. I want to reiterate. That's basically for you, Mark, because
yep.
I hope that people have understood by following us exactly what it means to have Dodge paper. But that paper was pretty thick. It's
Oh yeah.
like Dodge paper, but it wasn't that. It's not that thick.
Oh, okay.
It's way more.
So
It's
it's
way
more
more
like a
flexible
coffee
than.
news.
Yeah, yeah, it really
Okay.
is. It is definitely gloss like a flyer and stuff, but
Yep.
it's
But
more like coffee news in the flexibility. So
okay. So
yeah,
you
because
got
that
that.
Dodge paper was like cardboard.
So
Okay,
open it
got
up to
that.
where the flaps, the triangles are on top,
Okay,
and then you're gonna take the tip and fold it down. Eh, roughly. Let's see how long that fold is. Um,
I want. Why does it look so different? That's what it's supposed to be. Okay, okay.
1, 2 and a quarter. So take that tip, and you're gonna go 2 and a quarter. So you're gonna have it roughly, almost center. Well, I say
And a
almost.
quarter.
It's probably not almost center, but
2 1/4. Okay,
and that may
got
be a
you.
little longer than what I normally do, but it'll work. So yeah, just like maybe 2 inches, maybe 1.5. You can do just somewhere where you get it kind of towards the middle-ish. Yeah, you can do that. It's a little short, but
Well, I didn't go with 2 1/4, but it's a little over 2.
yeah,
So, because you said
yeah, that,
anywhere in there, I wasn't going to go too short, but
yeah,
I was going to say like anywhere
yeah.
in there. So,
It needs to overlap.
right.
It needs to
Got you.
overlap it. So then now, um, okay, so that's the next fold. So then now we're going to take it kind of like it's not really a triangle fold. I mean, I don't know what you want to call these, but they're kind of like that. You see that?
I see what you're doing. Yes, I see what you're doing. Okay.
Kind of just
Okay.
come down a little bit and then there's
You're going
no
to follow this. You're going
it,
to follow this line here, or you're
no,
going over this line.
the point goes over the line just slightly, maybe,
I see. Okay.
you know what
I
I'm
see.
saying? Just slightly.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be exact because, it's not perfect. None of them are identical.
Even so, I'm going to fold it in half and see if I can make them match up.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
wait, wait. Look, can I see your?
I still
Can
make
I
them
see
match on
your?
the other side, but I don't make
Yeah.
them.
Can I see your end once you finish folding it? What does it look like outside towards the out end of the wing there? Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see yours.
I was gonna do this, but I want to make sure this looked right.
Yeah, yeah, that's about
Because
right.
yours, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's about right.
okay.
As long
Because
as
it's
it
got a
just
little
goes
bit of
over
a
that.
slant. It's got a slant to it, right?
Yeah, slightly, yeah,
Okay. Yeah, it's
yeah,
very slight.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's kind of it's one of those new folds that I've been working with.
Ah, okay,
So
cool. I got you, bro. I got you.
then,
Sure. Happy Thanksgiving. I got you a new fold. All right,
yep.
all right.
Now, once you get that,
I gotta, I gotta show y'all how to build my like, especially you, Mark, because you were talking about these sizes. I gotta show you how to build Diamant and Wasp and Banshee. So, or yeah, no Banshee too, because you say you were there for the original, but you forgot. So you can see like new ideas on how to build these squares.
so then
Okay.
now you flip it over, and then you fold triangle fold,
Oh shit. Okay.
and then that should give you a slight delta diamond in the back.
Oh damn. Okay. All right. So you really got to do that. Okay. Okay. Got
I
you.
mean, it's gonna basically be the tip of the anhedral that has the delta diamond.
Like that.
Yep, exactly like that.
Like that. Okay.
And these are gonna come. That's gonna be the underneath of the plane.
I got an idea. I know this is going to be strange. And like well, folks, you're kind of go along on our trip here, but like I'm going to ask Mark too because he does a show live with me, and Robert, I'm going to ask your input too. If you hopefully like you're probably listening because you probably have to work. I'm sorry about that, but um, I've been thinking about this, and since like I like people like Abby, especially Abby, but others like do ask, and like we do the builds and stuff. And I know we kind of like we're talking about making these builds like turn out to be something major, but um, what if we just did a build show?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta figure out what day works.
Right. Well, like I said, like that tech show that I was talking about, that's just like a little maximum 15-minute, maximum however long it is. We're just talking about one little tech, and that's whenever. Like you record the video and put it up. It don't have to be live, but it can be, So
Yep.
I mean, you can make that show however long you want to. You can make it a call-in show that lasts an hour, but I'm literally thinking 7 to 10 minute show that just features some tech. You know what I mean? So Okay, so I got that little triangle,
Yep.
and we're doing anhedrals, yeah, for
Yep.
wing,
Doing it. Yep. Doing anhedrals.
straight or
So yeah. So they will be straight. Line the back of it along the end,
not really.
and the delta diamond tip will stick out of the back.
I saw that. You didn't see it. Otherwise, your little thing will be there. Not seen yet. Oh, you didn't see this that.
Um.
See these
Okay, all the way
ones?
down. So basically, you're taking the entire, like you said, the entire delta diamond tip is in the anhedral.
Yeah. And it's kind of hanging off the back because
Yeah.
you're gonna come down straight with it. I mean, mine's not lining up exact, but it's pretty stinging close.
Wait. I'm doing this right, right? Hold on.
Let me
I'm
see.
doing this right? This part. Am I folding it the right way, or am I gonna flip
Let me
it the
see.
other way and then
No,
go?
no, 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 no. Let me see. Where's your little um? Let me see the
Oh,
other side.
see, yes. You want me to go? Yeah, you want that to be on the other
Yeah,
side.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I do. Sorry. Yep. Yeah, I want that to be on the outside. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just like
I
that.
realized that when I saw it because it looked like I saw that. Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
you could do it the other way. I haven't done it that way yet.
Okay. Watch out for that, people. He wants this the fold that he made on
Yeah,
the
because that's gonna
outside.
be
So
like a canard looking thing when we get
okay.
done.
Oh, he's looking at one of your designs like this. So and mine's gonna look like Robert's designs because it's gonna have a nice gloss to it. Damn, stop poofing.
Yeah, it poofs a little bit, but it's not terrible.
This, people, is where you need to start. Like, if you're considering it, where you should start thinking about double-sided tape to prevent like poofiness, for lack of a better word, of your wing pockets when you fold in towards the wing pockets. And then again, some planes like that shit. So, all right, got that.
And then you come down and you fold your wings.
Straight.
Yeah, straight as you can get them, because
Okay.
it's
And
gonna be a little difficult towards the front.
yeah, I can tell a little bit thicker up there, and especially
Yeah.
for me because it's glossy paper. And how much fuselage you looking at? It can't be a
I
lot.
left.
It can't be a lot.
It's not a lot.
I'd say like a
This
half-inch max.
yeah, this one I left a tiny little bit. This one is a quarter.
Jesus Christ, a quarter?
But
I
yeah,
don't even know if I could do that.
yeah.
Wow,
That's what I've been putting on them as a quarter.
1/4.
Yeah.
I
So you're
want you
gonna
people to understand. See how much that is? 1/4. You get a good look. That's 1/4,
that
people,
is
right
it.
there.
That is it. That's what I've been doing.
Okay,
It gives it a
1/4.
ton of wing.
Well, yeah, it's got to, because like anything I'm wanting that does not. Yeah, it's gonna have.
Yeah, it gives it a ton of wing. It instantly creates these canards down here on the bottom when you
Okay,
do that, and
okay.
then it gives them an upward angle on the wing. It's weird.
Okay. Okay, mine's a little bit bigger than a quarter. It's about as low as I can get it, but it's very small. It's gonna be ridiculous, ridiculously small. This is cool. This is cool. I'll taper it. Oh man, and like, dude, this thing is like,
Oh, where's the other pin?
oh, it really could have a. It really has room for a rubber band hitch
Oh, it
too.
has a lot of room for a lot of things, which is why I
Cause like
decided to make one
this
tonight.
this nose is thick as all hell.
Where is the other thing? I know I got. Where are my damn pins at? My extra pins. Oh, there's that one.
I'm unfolding it because I got to see if everything fit together the proper way. It didn't fold right there. Jesus Christ! Don't you hate that, people? Whenever you have, y'all see this? This happens a lot to me. This happens probably a lot to all of y'all, and you don't realize it. But see where like right here with the inside wing here, trying to fold up the fuselage and see how it doesn't meet.
Damn it.
See, like they do this a lot. It's almost no
Got
way
like
to prevent that
15
from
million
happening.
pins, and I can't stinking find one that writes.
They got cold. They refuse to write.
Honestly, I think that's part of it.
I think so too. I think it
They
is.
got cold. And when they're trying to
I
warm,
know the pens at work do that shit. I know the pens at work do that shit. They're not on strike. It just got cold, and the ball bearings. Well, because that's what it is. Little tiny ball bearing. That ballpoint freeze up. Don't want to write. So I learned this little trick, and I'm going to show y'all people because this is the kind of plane I can show you this little trick on. But like when that area right there doesn't meet up, you can refold your fuselage
there we
into the
go.
area that doesn't fold and make it match. So it actually streamlines this fold. And you kind of got to press in with your fingernail to get it to meet where the fuselage is and then fold back out. But you can do it and you can recover. It's just a nice little finishing touch that we pros use. But see, now, if you can see that they meet up, this fold goes all the way to the fuselage instead of actually being a quarter inch. Well, it's not, but like, I mean, like a couple centimeters off. Yeah. It's just an added bonus to it.
Okay.
And you can use your fingernail to keep creasing and stuff like that. So, okay. So I'm guessing with the pen, that means we're coding this thing.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
we finished?
I don't know what the number is because I got to go back and count my bodies because I haven't counted them. But the letter is
You
Q.
definitely, you definitely beat me building it. So,
Yep. So
I'll put down. Oh, December 1, people. It is December 1.
the letter is Q.
The letter is Q. Um, if there's like a million of y'all out there watching, um, it's not Q for you.
Yeah. The letter is Q.
God, you're gonna be a pain in my ass, aren't you? Just gonna be a pain in my behind.
And if y'all don't know what that is, do you know what that is?
But I'm assuming that with these canards that you got us forming down here and the letter Q, this is dagger.
Yes. So this,
Is this a new variant you thought of,
nope,
or
this is the original.
this is the original? Okay.
This is the
Wow,
original.
this is cool. I never
And then I
knew
just
that.
put a little bit of tape on the front because it don't matter with all that weight.
Shit. And let me tell you, I'm gonna have some weight because I got
But you're
lost.
gonna have overall weight, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Like I don't think
Um,
it's gonna make a huge difference.
do these canards come down at all? Do you let them? What do you
Yeah,
do? What do you?
there should be a gap between the wing and the canards.
Okay. How much? Does it matter?
I don't think it matters, but as long as they're straight, I don't think it makes a difference because the air is gonna get in between them.
Right. Okay.
Like
And the anhedral straight down?
yeah,
Oh,
straight.
does it
I mean,
straight
you
down?
will have to tweak them um slightly,
I want I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see
but
this.
yeah,
But
they
like,
should be 90 degrees.
can you got that?
You
You
can't
see how
hardly
you
see the canards though. That's the thing.
right?
Is that the canards are so hidden underneath there that unless
You
you
see
fully
how
flip it over,
do you
like
see how
it's hard to.
do you see how streamlined? Right. I'm gonna hold it with this and
I
see
mean,
if I
I
can
did
get
it
you
with
because
you know, like this is a green printed. Yes, there you
you
go. You
see,
can barely see them.
yeah.
Barely see them.
But it's a nice touch and like, dude, yeah, damn, that plane is
And it
yeah.
stabilizes it like crazy. That's the thing that I like about it. So if you give that thing a toss across the room,
You said a little bit of tape, huh? Just a little bit,
yeah,
just
just a
enough to hold
tiny,
it.
yeah, just enough to hold it because you don't need a lot. You
That's
don't
for
need.
sure.
I mean, it's just a tiny little piece. I probably
I'm
put
just
more
gonna
than I
cut.
needed, but it's not going to make a difference. The weight is distributed evenly enough to where it's not going to make a difference.
And that's the only place you tape it is the nose?
Yeah, that's the only place I tape it.
Okay.
That's the only place I
And
do.
this one is so new that he doesn't really have a good idea of what this one does.
Well, I kind of do. I mean, I kind of. I think it's
Okay.
going to be medium to long range. I really do.
Okay.
It's got potential there because there's still some other things that I could do to the back, and that it's so stable in the front that
I'm gonna tell you one thing. I know mine is gonna be practically interceptor like because this thing
yeah,
is
I mean, but
seriously.
that's kind of how it was designed initially.
Yep. Yep.
But it's got a
But
glide to it.
but it does have a glide. It's very straight and damn, it's got some distance, bro. Holy cow. That thing got there and it got there pretty quick. If this
Yeah.
is the example of that, may I say that this could be the patrol fighter that you need that you never had. Hell,
Well,
it could
that's
be
what I'm saying.
control.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like between that and Ekron and the new Spider variant, um, like there's so much going on
Right.
that I've got those
Right.
three planes, and I've still got to finish testing the rest of them.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Now you know why I said what I said when I told you. It's like, I mean, I just parked the planes for placeholders. So the simple placeholders.
yeah,
So,
like it's insane. Like I don't know exactly what this one's gonna do. I mean, I really want to get. I'm kind of nervous to go outside and throw it. Not that it's wet. Like I mean, yeah, it stinks. I don't want to lose them because I don't have that. I don't have that many of those. I've got to
I thought you.
count.
Well,
I've got to.
I thought you built some for the one of them.
I did. That's what I'm saying. But you got to think that I only have like those are all bodies, and I haven't really. I mean, granted, it's just
Oh,
wings and hedrals that I got to put on it, but like I got the
gotcha.
bodies, and I don't have that many built. I think I got like three or four actually built.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see
So
what you're
it's
saying.
like I don't want to. Not that I
That's
don't
a
want to crack into the pry fly, but that's why I need to figure out what number I got because I didn't number them like I should have during the one a days.
yeah.
I was just building them and putting them in their box, building them and putting them in their box, and putting the date on them.
Well, I gotta say, man, that's a very impressive little plane. That's
So yeah,
quite
no,
cool.
I mean, and it came from Ekron. Basically, I built Ekron and then I built that
Really? Okay.
because
Like
Ekron,
Ekron kind of gave you the idea, or
yeah, because Ekron is a 6x6, and then I said, okay, let me go a little bigger. And then I said, okay, well, what can be different? Like I want something different, and somehow I got there. I wasn't.
how long is yours?
Almost five.
Like I was just noticing it with mine, and I was
I mean,
noticing mine's
with
like,
the anhedral tips, it's 5 inches.
damn, yours is actually shorter than mine. With my anhedral tips, it's like 5 1/4.
Nope, that is right
It is
at.
exactly 5 from the nose to the straight rudder lobe.
Nope, mine is a little bit shorter. But that's what I'm saying. You went.
Yeah, I know. I made those more. I made that front end a little bit more longer by like you said. You put yours at like 2 1/4, and
Yeah, you
I
didn't
said
go
like
all the way
just over
down.
2.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that makes the difference, and that's also going to give you more wing when you do
How
that.
wide is yours?
How wide?
Yeah. Go ahead and ask that too.
From the if you flatten it down and don't let the poofiness up, it is 5.5.
Holy shit! Really?
Yep.
5 and a
Oh,
half?
sorry,
Okay.
4.5. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number.
Oh, whew, thank God. I was like, okay, then I built a different plane.
Nope, 4.5.
Okay, because mine is
Sorry, I
four
was
and a
looking at
quarter.
yours is four and what?
4 1/4.
4.25.
Yep.
Interesting. Is that from anhedral fold to anhedral fold?
Yep.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, again, it's probably because of that shortening. It made the overall plane shorter because of what I had to deal with. It shrunk that down because of the Delta Diamonds. So when it formed that kind of, because of the Delta Diamond formation on that fold, it pushed that in as well as back. So mine would be smaller than yours overall. Like if I
Interesting.
did the exact same thing you did, yeah, it would match. Yeah, it is cool, isn't it? Because yours, it basically, by doing it, you kind of scale it. You scale the thing.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like you can't, like you have to get the wings out there. Like it needs that because of the weight.
Right. I can
But
tell, like, yeah,
but I
if
haven't
we did,
found I haven't found one yet that really has issues.
even if you did like a half inch, you're going to be pushing your luck on getting this thing to do anything but basically a jet interceptor.
Well, yeah, but even so, like I don't think that like I haven't built a bad one yet.
Right.
That's between that and Ekron, like that's what's more impressive to me. The fact that like where I'm at is building.
Oh no, yeah,
Granted,
definitely.
Ekron is simple, and it's just a few added text, but still, like I have busted my butt, and I got there, and now I got
Well,
stinking weather that
well,
I
this
got
is
to deal
cool
with.
because I never had any idea on how to do this. Hell, I hadn't even seen Dagger yet. I didn't think. No, wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You did show Dagger off, but that was like before Soviet and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
while.
That was that because that's when they were flying during the little bit of flights they had.
Yeah, it's been a wheel. It's been just about, dude. Seriously, it's almost been 2 years since we've seen this one. Man, Dagger's a tiny little bird. Now I see what you're saying about when you're talking about small shrinking your fleet. You really were talking about shrinking your fleet. Wow, this thing is okay. Cool. And if you haven't built a bad one, but you've always built one that's basically like this.
Yeah, I mean they've all been very similar, but that's what I'm saying. Like when building Spider, like I tried to always build them. They're the same. Man, I tried to always build them the same, and they didn't all turn out the same. Even though I was using like the same paper, same same process. Now, granted, I couldn't fold as well back then as I didn't do now. So, but even still, like a lot of the newer ones still are having issues here and there versus um, these. I haven't found one that doesn't fly right.
Right. Do you have
Because even
from when you
Thunderbolts were are not perfect.
true. When you look at the front end of this, does yours kind of like, when you look at it like literally from straight on from the front view, do you have like a little peak in your leading edge of the wing where your reinforced triangle is and it kind of goes up and then down the wing? Or is yours pretty straight?
Oh, no, mine's pretty straight.
Okay. I have a slight peak. It's not
I mean, it
very
might
bad.
be.
But I
Oh,
think
you know what? Like right at the tip,
oh yeah? Okay.
right at the right, yeah, like right at the tip where it starts. Like it does go higher than and then low and then come back up. But I mean, it's so small that it's not like we do with the others. Like you have with your phases,
Yeah.
where it's a
Yeah, I know
where it's
where
a
it
bigger
really
one.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where
a
it
full
really does
arch.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, this one's so small that it's not even out of the triangle yet before it's even gone.
Got you.
Like
Okay.
it's literally right here by the nose. Like it's like just this area right here by the nose
Oh, okay.
where it comes up from the point and then kind of comes back down and then straight. But it's like just right here where this fold is, mostly because that's where the all the stress from the paper is being forced up to fold.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's usually what it comes from, but it's so directed right there at the nose that I don't think it's that big of an. I mean,
I wouldn't think it'd be that big of a deal either. I'm just seeing it and like, well, I mean, I'm
and
not
where my
seeing it and
tape is
complaining about
most
it.
of
I'm
it
just
too.
seeing like,
So,
actually, I think dude, if anything, I think it might actually help a little bit.
oh yeah, I think it probably does, but I don't think it's gonna really affect it too much. But yeah,
Wow.
I try to get these to be as flat as possible.
Yeah, no, that's a very impressive little plane. That's cool. I like the way. Yeah, it's it like it's it starts something simple. Like you would kind of expect something out of that, and then like it turns into like, whoa, hey, look at this. You know what I mean? Like it's totally. It's not what you would expect when you start out.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get to this point with it, but I did, so I'm not complaining.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, let me run downstairs grab something to drink real quick. I mean,
Okay. Okay.
unless we're wrapping it up. I mean, we can wrap it up and then chat
We
afterwards.
could. Have we done anything else?
No, we've already done our tangent. We built some, talked about squadrons. We talked about the weather.
Yeah, dude. No, actually, we could do that. We could keep it a reasonable hour. Yeah, sure. That way you don't have to
I
kick us
mean,
out. People, we've been here, so yeah, no, we could do that.
yeah, it's been almost an hour and a half, so I mean, that's still longer than what we've been trying to do. So,
Right, right. But you guys got to build. We got a tangent. We got to talk. Like I said, our series. Stay tuned for our series. But we, dude, no, that was good. And actually, technically it's been over an hour and a half. You consider I started with a 10-minute
yeah,
little blur before I got on. So you got that. Yeah. But people, all right, good show, good show, good build. Thanks for bringing that to us, NASAS. Um, guys, thanks for coming out. It was good. Glad y'all stuck along for the Stephen A. and Ed Peck show.
yeah,
Oh man. But like, stay with us. We're still gonna do some stuff for you. Big stuff coming up. More shows, more builds. But until that time, you know what we say.